my thought process is pretty simple. Is if I can't do it right, I don't want to do it. I'm not going to shy away from advancement just because it's a number that somebody else feels uncomfortable with. You know, I'm not somebody else, you know. But, you know, at the end of the day, if it ends all of this and I'm laying in my bed, you know, if I can look at myself and honestly say, hey, I blew it doing everything I could in my power to go where I wanted to go, I can sleep with that. What I can't sleep with is doing this for 20 years half-assed, never getting to where I want to be, and dying old, just going, man, what if I would actually push myself?
The more you put into anything in life, the more you're going to get out. Now, for whatever reason, people understand this, and they understand that the more you put into building a business, the more you're going to get out of it. The more hours you spend working on anything, the more you are going to get out. The longer you train, the more you eat, the more you sleep, the better results you're going to get. If I'm eating 12 meals a day, I'm training 3 hours a day, and I'm sleeping 10 hours a day, I'm going to get better fucking results than the guy that's training an hour a day, eating 6 meals a day, and sleeping 6 hours a day. It doesn't take a fucking scientist to fucking logically understand what I'm saying. The more you put in, the more you get out. So stop fucking making excuses. Get out there and do whatever the fuck it takes to reach your fucking goals.
At the end of the day in, day out, every second of every minute, of every hour, of every day, every week, of every month, you have to want this goal and, you know, your goal in this sport. To me, it's more about setting a goal, and I know what my goal is, and my goal is to win my first pro show. But I'm not going to sit here and boastfully say that I'm going to do it, but I am going to sit here and say that I'm going to do everything in my power. I'm going to work my ass off in a way that feels like if or when I do win, that I've prepared myself in a way that's worthy of winning.
The more you put into anything, the more you get out. And this is supposed to be motivational. I'm not talking shit to people out there. I'm motivating and I'm waking people up to understand that you need to do whatever it takes.
I need to call quickly because I don't have much battery left, but this training was a disaster. I mean, I haven't squatted properly in a month, and these squats were weak they were weak. Deadlift same, and at least I had some nice arm pump, but other than that, I feel not that great. As the Tom Plus once said, don't go home a loser. And today I have extremely mixed feelings because yesterday I forgot to mention that I switched the gyms, but today I decided to go to this other one because of the bars. Because in the other gym, although all the machines are really great, the bars, especially for the squats, they're not that great. I really don't enjoy them and they just feel really bad on my back. So I haven't squatted properly for like 3 weeks. So I was like, okay, I will go there, I will do some squats, I will do some deadlifts because I was too lazy to have a proper leg day. And I was kind of tired from nothing, but I still decided to go. But yeah, it looked like how it looked like. And it was pretty late, so for arms I have only like few minutes. So I did only one exercise for triceps and one for biceps, but those I pushed pretty hard, so at least something. But other than that, yeah, pushing those legs is pretty hard. And also I have nothing special to eat, so I'm gonna have some canned tuna and canned chicken because this looks like total dog shit. Let me try it, I have to try the camera. Okay, it ain't that bad. It's pretty average, but it has pretty good 99 calories per 100 grams, which is pretty nice. So yeah, I'm gonna eat this. Sure.
What she's trying to say is, we go Jim! We go Jim!
Drei, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Aus. Alle warten auf das Licht. Fürchtet euch
Today was quite a great training. I did a little bit more exercises than I usually do for my chest, and I didn't record one exercise, the lat raises, just because I didn't feel like it. There was quite a lot of people in that area, so I didn't want to, bother anyone. But it's kind of funny, and it's starting to happening even now, that natural lifter epidemic. And I here and there I hear people talk about, you're doing too much set and you're doing this and that, and those are usually, the kids between, I would say, 15 to, maybe 18 years old. And it's just funny because I thought it would be only on the internet, on the Instagram and stuff like that, people arguing with each other how to train and everything, but it's happening even here, so it's pretty funny. People are saying, nah, you need to do upper lower, you cannot have just one day for whole arm workout and stuff like that. And I'm like, thinking for myself, who cares, like, go and train, because even now, I always try to train optimally and stuff like that, but sometimes you just need to let go and, push a little bit and just have fun, I think that's the main point, because why to do something like a robot over and over again? I mean, I'm not trying to be rude, but we are probably not Olympia level bodybuilders to be locked in 110%, But sometimes I would say don't rely too much on those studies. Just try something that works for you. I don't know. I was trying science-based lifting, science-based style for some time, and I wouldn't say it didn't work out, but after a while it's like you want to push a little bit, you want to do a little bit more, and try to train 2 months, like max of 2 reps, for example, for squats, and then try to lower the weight and go 12 reps. It will be so hard to do, and this is what I hate a little bit, so I'm kinda combining it with lower reps, higher reps. And sometimes I do 2 exercises for body parts, sometimes I do 4, and sometimes I do 2 sets, sometimes I do 3 sets, and like, don't be too fixated on something that somebody says, or some of your favorite fitness influencers, they say something and you already like, oh, this is it, this is how I will be training for the rest of my life. And that's why I stay fucking small. I mean, I'm not the biggest guy, I'm not the leanest guy, but still. So, try something, see if it works for you, and, eat, sleep, and train, it's not that hard. And if you want to, start to compete or something like that, just find a trainer, Or you're just a genetic freak and you have 1 in a million genetic. If you know, you know. Okay, so I'm going to the store now, buy something to eat, because we don't have any meat at home, so... And there should be some sale on chicken, so... I'm waiting for that, so let's go. I don't want to be rude, but asking 9.57 for how many? For a kilo of chicken is fucking too much. I'm sorry for that, but that's super expensive. This one is in sale, but still, it's for $7.97 for 1.5 kilo almost, which is quite a lot. These are not for me, trust me, these are not for me. Maybe. I bought quite a lot of stuff, but these chips, bacon and all this other stuff, they're not for me. They're for my brother, because he is going to go, not camping, but there's something from school. He's going on the cottage or something like that. So he gave me a task to buy stuff for him. So I bought all this stuff. But also I bought a lot of chicken. I will tell you one thing for me. These ice popsicles. It's falling apart. Now I'm praying this doesn't fall on me, because it's already melting, but it's really good. In this heat, after such a training, ice cream is the best thing. This got pretty low calories also. it's called. So we got some chips, some tortillas, some bacon, some sausages with bacon, some other stuff, you know, for my brother. And here, all the meat. And I will tell you one thing: if you don't want to spend too much money on some chicken breast, then just buy some this boneless and skinless chicken thighs. But they have, as you can see, they have a lot of fat on them. So if you're patient, just cut it all as much as you can, and then do, I don't know, half and half breast, half thighs, and you're good to go. You save some money, and it tastes little better because it has more fat than the breast. So yeah, I'm gonna cook something, and I'm gonna have this small protein drink, and I'm good to go. And I'm not sure what I'm gonna do today. Sleep whole day or just play Battlefront 2, because why not? Ooh, here we got some chicken, and parents aren't home, so dog in the kitchen, dog in the kitchen, dog in the kitchen. Can you please focus on him? Look at him. Come here. Achcha. Woo. Who's a good boy?